Hi, my name's JMO from a company called Xcase. You can find us on the web at www.xcase.co.uk. So, today I just wanted to take a short look at one of our traditional style rack mount chassis. We call this the Extra Value X445. And it's, as said, a traditional style 4U rack mount chassis, which is ideal for PC porting, as in take out the stuff from your standard PC and put it in a rack. So from the front you'll see that you've got this little vented area here. Behind that is a 120mm fan, and to the right there you'll see that you've got a lock-in door, and once we expose the bays behind it you'll see that there's 3 5.25 bays, a couple of USB 3 ports, nice traditional old standard rocker switch for your power and reset, and a power light and a hard drive activity light. Now there's just a covering on this at the moment, but if you peel that away that's just clear acrylic, and so you can see through if you so wish by peeling that off. Now it's also really useful having that little acrylic panel if you want to customize it to show your logo, because it's easy to take away the acrylic panel, get some nice little vinyl lettering and put it in front of it, and your logo's not sort of stuck on the front of the case, but it's nicely behind the acrylic. Or if you want to get really imaginative, you could get a laser cutter and really go to town. Anyway, the chassis itself is 450mm deep. So that's a nice size, because it'll mean it'll fit in the standard 600mm cabinets. And above, of course. There you go, it's not that deep, but it's also large enough to take standard ATX motherboards, micro ATX, and of course ITX, leaving plenty of room. It's also nice and sturdy with this supporting bar, and it's, you know, it's quite a meaty unit. It's certainly, hopefully, not going to get damaged if you have to send it somewhere. So if I just look internally, you'll see this pretty basic, but I kind of like it. Set up for your hard drives. You just unscrew this, take this out, and you've got space here for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 standard 3.5-inch hard drives. And of course you could use converters to go to 2.5-inch. You'll see the 3 5.25 bays there, and also at the bottom you'll see a space for a further 3.5-inch drive, which again could be converted for 2.5-inch drives. Now, just for PC porting, it's handy that it just takes a standard ATX power supply in here, and there's bags of room for a decent power supply, ample room going across here, and there's a nice little cutout on the support bar so it doesn't get in the way. Also, if you think that you want to add some fairly long graphics cards, well, presuming you're not going to fill it up with hard drives, you can get, well, what we're talking, at least 290mm. But if you wanted to, and you only need like one hard drive, or you wanted to put your hard drives in the 5.25 bays, you could just remove this bay totally, and then that's going to give you 400mm. Looking at the back of the chassis, you've got space here for two 60mm fans, 7 4-height expansion slots, and on this support bracket here, it does come with some little clips that go in between these little metal bits here, which would then clamp down on top of your graphics card, etc., to help hold it into place. So, as said, it's not like, wow, super latest thing. It's just a traditional, easy to use, solid, nice, well built rack mount chassis, which, as I said, is easy to customize with your logos, etc., and easy to port from a standard PC. So there we go. X445, kind of one of my favourites really. Thanks for listening.